my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 8 in our series Let It Snow. It used to be called The Night Before Christmas, but we've changed it. So far, we've done the 2 pockets in this section, and we've done these stacked tucks. We've done our magnetized window with the belly band, and I haven't added the pockets yet, but I'm going to go back and add some acetate pockets and some cards. Okay, and then now we're on this page here, this big page, and this is everything we're going to use to make this page. So what we're going to do is this is the paper, this green one in the back. So we're going to set this aside for right now. We're almost to the part where we make the ribbon. Okay, so now the idea behind this is a double belly band with a twist, and then a envelope that I've inked that we're going to cover, and then an altered paper clip, and all of that is going to go on this paper. Are you ready? Okay, so now we're going to make 2 horizontal belly bands. Now, we need to make them fairly, wait a minute, fairly hefty. All right, so let's cut the width. And I think we will, let's see, I think we'll make 2 1.5-inch belly bands. So here's, oh, we don't need to do that. Okay, so they go this way, but the width is going to be measured this way for each band. So let's do 1.5 inches. There's 1. And 1.5 inches. That's 2. Now, there's going to be a pause, or not a pause, but there's going to be a point where I stop the video when we're done with this one, and then we'll do page 11 and 12. I haven't decided what to do on 11 and 12 yet. So we're going to make this one. Now we want to make the belly bands. Let's make one here and one there. Or if we measure up and down 1.5 inches, let's see. We want to make them maybe 1 inch. No, I think that'll be all right. trying to think. If it's just an inch. From the bottom, quarters. 3/4. Actually, I think that'll be better. Okay, so let's measure where we want the tops of each one to be on the paper. So we want it to be an inch down. An inch down. We want them to be even. That's why I'm measuring it and not eyeballing it. Okay, and then we want this one to be an inch up. Wonder if chalk would have been easier to see. Yeah, I think so. And remember, this is going to be the top of this one and the bottom of this one. Let's erase our pencil mark. Chalk mark should rub right off. The eraser will erase chalk, and pencil is just a regular pencil eraser on the end of this. These chalk pencils are really cheap. They come in sets of, I believe, 3 on Amazon. I'm not going to put a link to them because all you have to do is look up chalk pencil. Okay, so we want to put glue on this. Yeah, we won't see that much of the snowflakes. Okay. I was just wondering if this was going to be better. There's too many patterns. That might look better. I think I'll do it that way. So let's put glue on either end. I am so hungry. I already had a granola bar. One of those big ones. They're called Big Chewies. Oh, they're so good. It's 60% bigger than a regular granola bar. But it only has half as many calories, you know, more. And they're chocolate chip. They got like a little chocolate swirl across the top. They're so good. I believe they're Quaker. You could tell I'm thinking about it right now, but I've already had one. I think I'm going to end up with a bowl of cereal or an omelet or something after I get done with this. If I eat an omelet, that'll almost be like lunch, because I've been up since midnight. And it's now 7:30. I'll eat an omelet, and that'll keep me full till way later. I make the best omelets. Not now, Oz. He's in here whining. As soon as I get done with this section, I'm going to go ahead and go check his water just in case. Now I've cut the for the envelope ahead of time just because it's kind of tedious. I'm going to show you how to do it. Oops. Make sure I didn't move it. Okay, so there's our belly band, and what's going to happen is a large card will go behind vertically. Okay, then we're going to take this piece and we're going to go this way across the center. I wonder if I want it that wide. I think I do. And we want it, yeah, I started it there. Okay. Oops. Nothing is in the right place. Makes me crazy. You guys know that. There it is. It's like, where's my pencil mark? Okay, so we're going to put this across here. Still use our belly band. We can still use it. We're not blocking it in any way. We'll still be able to put the card behind. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to get out some paper. This will work for one. I don't know. We'll have to look at that. We're going to put a couple of pockets across here. Let's glue this top and bottom. And kind of need to glue it around about an inch, just so it holds on there good. I like this side. I think that's the same as our back picture. Anyway, let's go with this. We've got it glued. We want it to be in the center. Looks like it was a little crooked when I cut it. Measure both sides for it to be straight. Well, we're going to put a pocket anyway. So let's make sure this side is the side that's straight. And then we're going to put a pocket across here. We might make stacked pockets across there. Now we're going to set this to the side. You know, we could make pockets out of this. It's going to make it kind of busy though. What's on the back? Oh. One pocket, two pockets. Maybe we'll just make two bigger pockets. I can't believe I didn't think about that part. Could make a green pocket and a burgundy pocket. Okay. So we're going to set this to the side. I like that kind of belly band. Then we're going to do our envelope. Or I cut some of the pieces out ahead of time. Now, with the envelope, we need to cover several pieces on the back side. This is going to be the front, which I haven't measured. This is, all these pieces are the back, which is this side. Now I've inked this, so we're not going to cover it, but we do have to cover it on the inside because of the glue. So I couldn't just ink the inside. That would have been nice. Would have been much easier. Now, it doesn't matter that when I inked it, it left that white mark because we're going to cover the inside. And then this is going to go here, like so. There's not going to be a whole lot of inking showing because the way to cut this is to slide the paper inside. And it's alright because it's going to be a little narrower than the envelope, but that's okay because we inked it around. So this was a whole piece of paper. I slid it down in there, and then I just traced around. I took it back out, and I just cut around where I traced. And then that gives us this outside shape. Okay? So let's glue that on. Maybe we should do the festive side. Because this is going to be inside here. This is going to be the pockets here. And we can make the inside the solid green. Oh, I like that better. Okay. It's going to match the front, but that's okay. So then we just want to glue around all the edges of this, just like any other paper that we put on. And I'm going to ink up this corner. Or glue. I keep saying ink all the time. You guys know I mean glue though, right? Whenever you see me gluing and I say ink, see, you made me snort laugh. That is not cool. Anyway, when you hear me say ink and I'm obviously gluing, then I obviously mean glue. I want to be able to slide this around a little bit and get it lined up. With this, you do the same thing. You lay it on here and you flip it over. You trace the paper, and that's how you get this shape. So it's the exact same thing. This piece is the leftover piece from when I cut this out. Okay, so we've got that on there. Let's do the inside. Yeah, that's right. So now this is actually what's left over from cutting this. This is the inside of the envelope, and then this is what's left over from cutting this piece, and we're going to make a double pocket out of this. We'll glue it down the center. This is the easiest way I know to do one of these. You can cover the flap that I inked. I like it to match the ink. And you really don't have to glue this all the way in. I guess I could have shown you that. You can just slide it down in, pull the top back and glue that, because all you really need is this part glued for taking things in and out. I'm going to slide this in here. And we're going to move it around before it sticks all the way. Okay, so now we've got that. Now let's do the inside flap of this. Okay, now I'm thinking festive side of that. Or do I want to do festive side of pockets? We're going to need to trim the edges of the pockets too. See, that puts the solid with the solid. So I think I'm going to do this. See, when you have the double-sided paper, a lot of times it's a drawback. But in this particular case, it's working out well for us. We can choose which way we want to go. So I'm kind of doing decorated, solid, decorated, solid, decorated, solid. You know, you get the point. You get my point. I have glue on my finger now. And we'll lay this on here. This is probably not going to have a lot of a border either. It will at the bottom. And then we're going to have to flip this over and trim it, because it never seems to work out just quite right. Oh, I can get this to slide over. Ooh. Well. Ta-da. We'll do the solid side for the pockets. Now we're going to glue down here. Oh, let's trim the width. Let's check the width on this. Because it goes to the edge of the envelope, so we need to cut it off where this paper ends. So we need to cut it here, and we need to cut it here. It isn't that much. It's about 1/8 on either side, or not even 1/8. You want to make sure it's straight. If you want to make sure it's straight, then we should do it this way. Oh, that's an hour. Oh, no it's not. Hold on. Sorry about that. I usually craft with a friend this time of day on Tuesday, but I haven't heard from her yesterday, so I'm not sure if we are. Well, we're going to have to do this one from this way. Let's put it up along that line. Yeah, see, that's all I cut off. It's about a 16th. Let's test it and see. That's why we have the ink. Now it's too short. Well, let's leave a green border around the whole thing, around the bottom too. We'll pretend like we wanted it to be that way. I probably could have just cut the points off. I wonder if we should. Then you see more of the green. We could just cut them off right across here. They're not so pointy that way. Looks more like a pocket instead of an afterthought. We're going to glue this. We're going to glue it around the bottom. Remember, it's a pocket, so we're just going to do the sides and the bottom. Shoot. Now all we're going to be able to put in here is small ticket-sized ephemera, but that's okay. And we'll put ink down the middle, and that'll give us 2 pockets. Which probably doesn't make a difference with this. You wouldn't have been able to really stick anything in there anyway. Let's put green all the way around. There we go. And then, of course, we'll decorate this. So I'll come back and decorate the pocket, the front, which we're getting ready to put on. And then we're going to make a altered paper clip to hold this to that center belly band. And we'll put a pocket on the front of this. I'm glad I've made a couple of these before. It makes it easier. I hope you can see that this is not hard. It's just a little bit of measuring, that's all. A little bit of tracing. Tracing is the key to this project. How far down is that line? There it is. I just didn't make it very big. That way I can see it better. Probably should turn it around, cut it this way. Now I can see it. I can see the light on the graphite. See, these make good little belly bands or decoration. That's why I keep them all. So far, as we're keeping track, these are all the scraps that I have, which isn't very much. I just cut this big piece to get that background. Other than that, we just have these small pieces. So I think I'm doing pretty good. Now we need to cut the width. Or the height. No, the width. Just cut the height, even though we were holding it sideways. I knew that wasn't an hour. Might even be able to use the piece we cut off, or the long one, and make a belly band. That would be kind of fun. Let's look at this and see if we put a belly band on. We may want to, even though this is bigger than this, all we need is this area right here to paper clip it to. Okay. So we could put another wide band on here with a couple smaller, with a smaller pocket, and we could tuck something in. Okay. I don't want too many patterns. I don't want it to make my eyes hurt. Let's look at this. I kind of like that. Paper clipped here and it'll cover that. Yeah, let's use the pattern. Let's use the pattern. Let's use the pattern. I have my apron on from doing all that Uncharted Mariner inking. It's everywhere. I'm wearing a white t-shirt. Ooh, one of my men's t-shirts that I got on Amazon. I like the men's V-neck white t-shirts. I used to tell everybody that I bought them to sleep in, but you know what? I think I like it this way. Let's put it on here. Okay. So now we've got this covered. We've got the pocket. And the good thing about using this is it matches up with the point of the envelope. This really could be trimmed just a hair, but I'm afraid to do it. I mean, it's just not even worth doing. Okay. Cheers. Sorry, I didn't mean to slurp. Alright, so this goes like this. This is going to paper clip onto here. We don't have enough space. If we did, we could just do that. And still do our decorative paper clip to hold it on. That must mean that I didn't glue this down far enough if there's enough room in between here. See, that part's not glued down. It is glued down on the edges though. Alright. So let's make our paper clip. These aren't hard. I made this wider because I think, well, I think we could trim it down just a little bit. like making the wider paper clip. I've even been known to put pockets on the paper clip. So let's set that to the side. Here's our paper clip. You just want to put the paper clip on. Oh, let me make the punch. If you take one of these and make a half circle punch, not the whole circle, just a half a circle, like that. Then when you put the paper clip in, it goes all the way in and you don't see it. You see what I mean? Like that. Then this part right here allows you to still be able to use the paper clip. So then we need to decide how big do we want our paper clip, the picture. And then we need to decide the length, and then we need to double it. So let's see what we got here. I think 3 inches. So 6 inches will be good. Seems awful big, doesn't it? 6 inches. And we're going to score it at 3. It'll just make it easier to fold. Let's see. I want to fold it this way. I want to score it this way. Actually, I just did that backwards, but no matter. All right, now how wide do we want it? I want it to be fairly good sized. I want it to be hefty. And I'll make the cards and ephemera and stuff off camera. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, that's why. This piece comes apart. I don't know if it's on camera. If this piece comes off the bottom, which mine does all the time, there's 2 little notches. You just slide, put this back in here, line up the notches, and push it down. I think I'm going to try to Fabrifix mine so it stops coming out. It's not worth, it comes with one of these in a kit or a bundle, little package, and it's like $9, and it's not worth it to me to get a hold of Fiskars to get my warranty replacement. They cover everything. Now a blade gets dull, so they wouldn't replace one of those. But the scoring tool should be a scoring tool forever. Alright, so now let's fold this. Let's see what it looks like on here. Yeah, that's a nice big clip. Now all we have left to do, remember the opening is here. So we're going to glue it on this side. So that'll glue the paper to the paper, and the paper clip won't go anywhere. You can put a little smidge of glue in here if you want. Now these do have a little bit of a lump to them because you've got the paper clip, if you know what I mean. So it's going to make a bump. There's no way to get around it really. Make sure your paper clip is pushed all the way down. You want to make it in the center. Let's do it this way. Do I want to do it that way? Yes. This one's going to be a little more difficult because it's longer to slide on, but I want to decorate it, so it's a trade-off. This is the easiest way I know to make a simple altered paper clip. Then you're just going to fold this over and stick it down. This looks like it's a smidge off, which I'm not really sure how. Just make sure your paper glues. Can I glue it shut? No. Around the paper clip. I know it's not stuck yet because it's still cold. Okay, so now here's our altered paper clip. Now we could leave the Santa on there. And this is upside down, so let's make our pocket. Or do we want to? No, we're going to make a pocket. That way it'll cover our upside down deer. Maybe 1.5 inches. Well, you're still going to see his little feet a little bit, but I don't think you'll be able to tell what it is. And then we want to measure the width. Like I said, this is going to end up being a pocket and not a belly band, but that's okay. And you just put little tiny tags or little handmade. And then we'll be done, believe it or not. I knew this page was going to take most of the hour, so I don't think we'll go on to 11. We'll just go ahead and stay with page 10. I hate to do that for, you know, one video, one page. But I like this page. A little bit, something a little bit different. Remember, you glue it on 3 sides. Don't go past. You don't want to glue this shut. So make sure you still have your opening right here. Okay, so we've got, yeah, this is not glued on the inside yet. So I'll just show you. And then we could do something over here if you want. I think I'll just put a little sticker or something down here so you can see Santa in the tree. I could just put some bling across the bottom. I've got, I don't know what I did with it. I've lost my bling. Oh no, here it is. I could put this across the bottom. That would be kind of cute. On this side. Or I've got some of these and some of these. I don't know, what if I put a row of these across the bottom? Boy, that's a lot of fidgeting, isn't it? Put all those little ones across there. I've also got these. I'm not sure I like just the red without the silver buffer against this burgundy. So I think we'll do this. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's do it. We had the snowflake bling in the other section. Yeah, I think definitely omelet. I could do two things at once. I could think about food and do this. There's some green fuzzy on here. I got this in a rack, so someone had taken it off of something else and put it in the rack. I'm just going to put a dot of glue on each circle. That was my stomach, if you can hear it. Ooh, I have a ham steak. Would be good. I hope I'm making you hungry, even though you're probably eating supper right now. Gosh darn ya. There we go. Bling that puppy up. That works. Okay, so we've got that. Once this dries, okay, we're going to have this on here, and I think I'll put a belly band on here, and then we can put a blue card. Then we're going to have a big card here. How much time do we have? Oh, we have enough time. Let's take, do we want to do the matching burgundy? Ooh, we could put a big belly band on this instead of pockets. That would give us a double belly band with an envelope. Two of these up here and two of them up here to match, and then put something on there. I could put a small pocket all the way across, and then you could tuck little tickets in there. That blue fuzz glued to my fingernails. I gotta cut them, they're too long. So what do you guys think? Two smaller pockets. 1, 2, or one large belly band across the center. Oh, I love layering my belly bands. Let's see, what about the envelope though? Yeah, it'll still be alright. Oh, let's do another belly band. Kind of saves on the measuring too. This is nice. Extra glue right there. Okay, so I'll make a card for here and a big card for here. I'll add, what do you guys think? Another belly band on that. Wonder, what about the red snowflake to match that one? No, if we put a pocket, we can put something in it. I think we'll make a pocket down here, and then we can put a bigger piece of ephemera in it. Yeah, let's do that. This is just me thinking out loud. So you'll have to watch this video back and not just go by the PDF, because on it I just say decorate envelope, double belly band, make cards, because really that's all it is, altered paper clip. So there's a step-by-step tutorial PDF, and that has all the steps that I write out, because I write everything out ahead of time. It's the way my brain works. Doesn't really matter. And then you can get the PDF. I type it up so you can use it as a companion to the videos. And then if you're a member of the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, then you get it for free. If you're not, I'm getting ready to upload some more. You can go to Buy Me a Coffee and get it over there for a small amount. These newer ones, the old ones, well, not old, but the 2021 ones, PDFs, are only $1. And if you sign up to a membership, you get them all for free. And then these newer ones, I think, will be just a little bit more, maybe $3. Okay, so I'm going to decorate up here. Plus we'll have cards, right? Something this size. Something like that. Then I don't want to stick it in there too far because the glue's not dry. I got the two Santas, but I don't want to put the two Santas in there. Then we'll have room for items in the back. Then you can put stuff inside the envelope. Maybe I'll make some stationery and put it in there. So there's lots of things. And you got a double belly band on here. You could still even put a pocket on this if you wanted to, or another belly band going this way. The possibilities are endless, is all I'm saying. So then you put this envelope on here. Then you attach this little blinged up belly band, which I usually open the paper clip up just a little bit. So we put that on here. And it holds it to the belly band. Okay, now it won't be so kind of wild once we get some blue cards in here. Get them all stenciled up and decorated, and then put them behind all the belly bands, and that will cut back on the pattern on pattern on pattern, you know, on pattern, whatever. Okay, so that's going to be, I'm not going to glue it in yet. I'm going to wait until I finish doing the stuff, the miscellaneous stuff. Then I'll glue it in the book. And then you'll see it at the beginning of the next video. I'll show it to you, and then we'll do pages 11 and 12 in video 9. And I have 10 videos scheduled, but obviously we're going to go past that. So I may have to make arrangements with my design team project person to delay November's. Okay, all right. This is the page for this video. I'll see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.